up, guys? I'm your host, Casey Boonstra. It is a gorgeous day here in London, and I'm about to introduce you to a beautiful and talented guest. She is a model, actress, and podcast host. You guys are about to meet Sarah Jayne Dunn in real life. Hello.
Hi. How are you?
Good. I'm Casey.
Sarah, nice to meet you.
Pleasure to meet you. I'm so excited for our day today.
Me too.
It's going to be great. But before I tell you what you're in for, do you want to go for a bit of a chat, a little bit of a walk and talk?
Let's do that, yeah.
Okay. So have you always lived in London?
So no, I lived in London probably for 6 months. I've worked down here a lot, like events usually down here and auditions, but I'm actually from near Manchester.
You're from Manchester?
Yeah.
Okay. And you're out there with your family?
Yes,
Yeah.
I've got my husband and then my little boy.
What do they think of all your success? Because you've created quite the career for yourself.
Yeah, I mean, they're so proud and really supportive. All of my family and friends and my husband have just been amazing. I think as long as I'm happy, they're happy, and that's what's important, isn't it?
Yeah.
And it's given me freedom to spend more time with them, which has just been great.
As a mother, I'm sure that that's so important to you.
Yeah.
I know you have your own podcast.
I do.
Can you tell me about your podcast?
I do. So it came off the back of starting on OnlyFans and opening up the conversations about sort of taboo subjects. And so the podcast is called Hot and Bothered, and it's talking all about anything taboo, really. So whether that's like sex, or whether that's, being a working mom, or whatever it might be. It's just getting those conversations going.
Who's been one of your favorite guests on your podcast?
Oh my gosh, I've had so many, but I think one of my favorites, one of the most important conversations I had was with an aesthetics doctor called Dr. Esho, who's got clinics all over the world. He's one of the best. And we opened up the conversation about aesthetic, cosmetic procedures, about normalizing that, and about a lot of people are now publicly speaking out about having treatments, and I think that's so important to open up those conversations.
I think it is important because, especially in this day and age, people are trying to go get some of these treatments done because it is coming a little bit more mainstream and they could be going to the wrong places. So
exactly.
Educating people
absolutely
on these procedures so they do it correctly, so they don't have the complications. I think it's really important.
Do the right research, go to the right people.
You're quite the athletic type. How do you keep fit?
I either go to the gym, so weight training, or I do pole fitness, which I am obsessed with, or I get out. I've got 2 little dogs, so I love to go out and get them out for a walk and be in nature. I find that really grounding and really calming.
Absolutely. And you said you do pole?
Yes.
That is so amazing. You have a lot of strength from doing your pole dancing, and you're gonna have to put it to the test today.
Okay.
Throw in some balance there because we are gonna go figure skating.
That's
up for the challenge. I've never done it before.
Me neither. Okay, good.
We're in it together.
Okay.
Let's put on some protective gear
Give me all the gear.
meet our professional instructor and get on the ice.
Awesome.
All right, let's go. All the gear and absolutely no idea what we're doing.
That's fine though, right? We're gonna be okay. Tell me we're gonna be okay.
It's gonna be great. Oh, stop it. No way. Oh my God! Woo! That was impressive. Amazing.
Hi guys.
Hi, I'm Casey.
Colin.
So nice to meet you.
So nice to meet you, Sarah. You guys excited?
Colin, that was amazing. After that, I don't know how I feel. That was crazy.
It's gonna be pros by the end. So
Okay,
excited.
I don't know. I might be Bambi on ice.
Ready
but
to
let's
go?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
Let's do it.
All right.
First things first. Whenever you feel like you're gonna fall, number 1 rule is always go for the knee. Right? So if you're doing one of these Bambi moments, try not to go back.
Okay,
Right?
I feel like it's gonna be a lot of knees.
Lots of knees.
Yeah, try to avoid going back at all costs.
Knees. Okay, knees.
We always want to have, nice hips underneath us. The minute the skates go behind or in front, it's really hard to control your center of balance.
Okay.
So just think hips, legs underneath your hips.
Yeah.
Right, and we always want to have a nice posture
Yeah.
and eyes up. Let's just practice our position here.
This feels like ballet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're gonna have arms out,
Yeah.
head up,
Yeah.
guys. Open chest, bend the knees.
You've got great posture.
Thank you. So you, very nice. And that's gonna be
That's it. Okay, we're good.
our basic stats.
Okay.
Shall we get on the ice?
Yeah.
Hey, let's
All right. I think we're ready for first steps. Let's go on.
Are we really?
Yeah, we're gonna hold on to the boards and we're gonna go. So I want you to think of all those things we talked about: posture, eyes up. Yeah? Think of getting into your knees, a nice knee bend, okay?
Knee bend.
So we're gonna have a hand on the boards. Our right arm's gonna be out. All I wanna do is take small marches forward, just like you would on the floor. Very good.
Yeah.
Awesome, guys.
Marching.
That's already a great first step. Knees up, knees up.
The concentration.
That was really good. I could definitely see your concentration face.
No, I was concentrating.
That was really good, guys.
Okay.
We're off to a great start.
Amazing.
So I'm gonna take you one at a time first, and then we'll come together.
Okay.
All I want to do is have both hands.
You're going
Oh,
first.
I am?
You're the lucky number one.
Okay.
I want you to think about like I'm the wall, but you're gonna have both hands this time.
Okay.
So all it is keep your form and pick up your knees and do the same thing. Straight forward, nice and slow.
Okay.
Nice and slow. Pick up the knees, eyes up.
Oh.
And pretend you're gonna fall. Grab the knees. Well done, well done. There you go, good job. So eyes up, yeah. Keep the knees nice, easy. Just think knees up. Very good. Well done, well done. Pick up the knees, don't push too much. Very good. So guys, that was already like the first steps of skating. How do you feel? Like, it's pretty good.
Yeah.
I feel like I've achieved enough.
That's what you think. We're doing big
I'm
things
to watch
today.
you go. How long have you been doing this for, Colin?
I have been doing this pretty much my whole life, to be honest. We got to compete for the United States, and
You did?
I did. It was awesome.
Huge.
It's cool. It was a life achievement.
Yeah.
Now I get to do fun shows like Dancing on Ice here in the UK and train awesome celebs like you guys.
Dancing
and-
with eyes? I didn't even know that was a thing.
Yeah, it's big over here in the UK.
I watched him and he was incredible.
Oh, thank you.
Wow.
Guys. Yeah, it was really
Okay,
fun.
we're in good hands then.
Yeah, I got you. I got you.
Better
Don't
getting
worry.
up this-
So we're moving up now, a level up from marching
Okay.
to a glide, feet together.
Okay.
Yeah? Ready?
Yeah,
Who's first?
Casey first.
All right.
Here I go again.
Left feet together. Right feet together. Left feet together. Nice. Don't be afraid to bend your knees. Good. Yeah, keep the arms out, arms out. Nice. Find your balance. Well done. So I'm going to teach you how to do some slaloms. Very, very good. These are already better. Well done. You did a bunch on your own.
Looks great. Yeah? Yeah.
Guys,
There we go.
this is something that usually takes, you guys just think of, like, recap what you've done. You went from being on the ice and not being able to do anything, from marching, to finding a glide, to bending down, now to doing slaloms all on your own.
If you'd have told me I'd be doing that, I'd have gone, no way,
Yeah.
absolutely no way.
I literally thought we were going to be Bambi on ice. but
Well,
It's fine.
you've definitely proved yourselves wrong. But I would like to teach you some hair skating moves that
Okay.
you kind of see in Dancing on Ice, and we're gonna
Okay.
come up with some cool moves.
Okay.
Yeah?
This is your moment.
This is it.
And left foot, left, right, left. Right, find your base, find your base. And leg.
Woohoo! That's beautiful! That's gorgeous!
And just, this is the moment.
Woohoo!
And present.
Ta-da!
Good. That was so good. That was
So much fun.
I
Good time.
Yeah.
actually love ice skating.
Yeah.
Yeah, I want to do this more.
See?
Right?
That's
Yeah.
what I like to hear.
That was incredible. Thank you. You're the best teacher.
Yes.
You instilled confidence within us, and I feel like that definitely grew because those lifts that we did was nuts.
I can't believe we did lifts.
You guys trusted me, so I appreciate that. You know,
You
great.
pushed us as well, though.
Dream student.
Yeah, no, that was incredible.
Thank you guys. You're more than welcome. I had a great time as well.
We'll have to come back sometime.
Definitely. Let's go again.
Soon.
Now
Yeah.
I've got the ice itch.
Shall we?
I think,
Yeah.
let's go down.
Let's go chat.
We need to relax and
Yeah.
chat. For
Get me a
sure.
coffee.
Oh, it feels weird on the ground.
Yeah, you can't glide on the floor anymore.
Now. How did you find the ice skating?
Do you know what? I loved it. I want to do more. Yeah.
I would do it again too. I feel like we might have found a new hobby.
Yeah, definitely.
It was really good. The confidence definitely grew. What was a highlight of the experience for you?
I just getting away from the edge, if I'm honest. Like the fact that I could skate down the entire length on my own. But I love that we did lifts. I can't believe we did that.
We went from 0 to 100 real quick because at one moment I was like, we're like Bambi on ice. I wouldn't let go of the wall. And then the next thing we're like spinning around and our legs are like off the ring.
So good.
It was crazy, but I'm very proud of us.
Yay! It was.
I want to dive into your impressive career because I know you've achieved so much over the years. You started in soap, is that correct?
Yes. Yeah.
How many years were you doing that for?
Oh, 26 on and off.
26 years.
Yeah.
I couldn't imagine being in that industry for so long. What are some of the highlights of that for you?
Oh, I mean, just the people that I've worked with, the places that I've got to go, just the experiences. I mean, I love performing, and so to perform and then act with incredible other performers. You know, I was in The Dark Knight short for a little scene, and so to be on a set of that like magnitude was incredible.
Wow.
It's just the best. I love it.
It's so impressive that you got to do all that. Did you ever do any cool like stunts or anything when you're doing so?
I did quite a lot of, my character in the soap was a bad driver, so I did quite a lot of like driving. I say stunts, they weren't really stunts, but I've done like shows previously where I had to flip a car. I did cool stuff like that. Flipped a car, which was amazing.
That's so frightening though.
No, but it was great. It was like a real adrenaline rush, and I was like, we're doing this, okay.
What's been a highlight of your acting career?
I mean, there's been so many. I love there's loads of different like parts to being an actor, in that obviously like you could do TV, you can do film, you can do theatre, and they're all different, and there's lots of different sort of skills that you need within each sector, if you like.
Right.
You know, the adrenaline rush that you get from doing a live performance is very different to the rush that you get from doing a performance on TV.
Absolutely, because you can't mess up.
You cannot get it wrong, and if you do, you got to keep going, and you know the show must go on. And I did a show once, and it was like a period drama, and I tripped over my long skirt, which came undone and fell down, and I had to lift it up and carry on this emotional scene without being like everyone's like
coming up,
literally. I'm sad. So yeah.
Wow, there's a lot of pressure. How do you prepare yourself for something like that?
I think everyone has different ways of doing it. I think because I've done it for so long, I find it quite easy to switch on a character, especially the character I've played for a long time, or again with a stage show one that you're repeating every evening. It's more the switching off, I'd say, is the important part.
Right.
You get into character and you might be doing a really dramatic scene. It's important to be able to then switch off from that later, especially if it's like a heavy storyline or you know, something that
because you feel the emotions of your character.
You feel it all. It's really physical. And yeah, you want to be able to switch off mentally and physically. So it's more about what I do outside of the acting world that helps me then with being an actor.
They go hand in hand.
Yeah, absolutely.
Do you like meditate and relax and be in all your zen?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love a bit of meditation. Every night before I go to sleep, little meditation. My husband's like, really, we're listening to this again? I'm like, yeah.
You're like, I have to say my affirmations, I have to feel good, I have to be in my body. I feel like playing all these different characters, like coming back into who you are is like, must be so important.
Yeah, and it's also, it's quite hard to find that, especially after playing a character for so long, to go, actually, who am I? Like, what do I like? What's my opinion on things? With meditation and things like that, and even just getting out in nature and spending time with friends and family over the last couple of years, since joining the platform, for me, that's been really important.
For joining OnlyFans?
Yeah.
Did I read somewhere that you left doing soaps because you started OnlyFans? Was there some sort of tension around that?
There was a lot of controversy about that.
Yeah, can you tell me about that?
Yeah, so the show that I was in, they weren't happy with me joining the OnlyFans platform and therefore terminated my contract. And
they terminated your contract because you got an OnlyFans?
Yeah.
Oh my
It's very different over here to how it is in America. Like, I know it's really accepted, but over here we're a little bit like, we're catching up.
Wow.
And yeah, they just we couldn't come to an agreement. They couldn't get their head around it.
And you're like, I'm staying on OnlyFans, I'm out.
I mean, it just made the most sense for me. And it's still like the best decision I've ever made, because I've never had this sort of freedom in all sort of senses of the word, you know, freedom of time, freedom of creativity, free, like control, like I've never had that. And it's been just amazing.
What would be some advice you might give to someone starting, because there is that stigma, I guess, in the UK, what advice would you give to someone in your position?
I would just say go for it. I mean, I hesitated, and I had the same sort of misconceptions of the platform before I started, but actually when I looked into it and what it is and what it offers for any kind of creator, it's a no-brainer, and it is such a great platform for that. So I would say be more open-minded, first of all, and go for it and just really embrace it. Like, it is the most empowering thing I've ever done.
You're a successful actress, you have your own career, and you're yet still doing it because you can be who you want to be, and you can show that side of you without pushing the boundaries if you don't want to. Sometimes people can get confused about the platform.
Yeah, absolutely. It's the misunderstanding of it, isn't it?
Misunderstood, absolutely.
Yeah.
What's next for you in your world? I know you've got a lot going on in your life, but what's your next step in your career?
Oh my gosh. I mean, ice skating. I'm going to be a pro skater now.
You should go on
Dancing on ice.
Dancing on ice.
There we go. Colin would have to be my partner, though.
Yeah. You're like, I'll only do it if I can do it with Colin. Yeah.
Absolutely.
He was great, wasn't he?
So nice.
It was so much fun.
Yeah.
Great time. Well, thank you so much for spending the day with me and getting on the ice and conquering some of our fears. I really appreciate it.
So nice. Thank you. I've had such a nice day.
Thank you. Me too. And we'll see you guys next time on OFTVs in real life.